and welcome back to Saber Outdoors. My name, of course, is Mark Alexander, your wonderful host. And guys, today I get to open a gift, something I gave to myself early this year, but through one thing or another, moving and running and I haven't been able to open it. I actually put it into a corner and I forgot about it for at least 8 months. Until I moved, I didn't even realize I still had the thing. But, guys, I have it right here. It is the ultimate mystery tackle box. Not the Mega, not the Pro, not the Elite. It is ultimate. And I think it's going to be epic. But, guys, let me get my pocket knife out and let's open this thing up. I think it's gonna be epic. I cannot wait. I don't know what's inside of this. I don't know if it's swag, if it's what. You know, it's a mystery. You know, it's kind of in the name. But let me see if I can get this open without cutting myself. Maybe. There we go. All right, we are about to have it. So let us open it and give it a smelly smell. Oh, Jesus. Let's see what we got. Guys, it is a lot of stuff. Like, before I even start, like, piling into it, guys, it is a ton of stuff. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time at any one place. I'm just going to talk about each thing. So I'm going to, first off, got to grab the Guggen stuff. Guys, we have a white flatbanger. That's epic. That is an awesome bait, and we will use that at some point. Let's see. We have a red Kedco square bill. They call it a Bugs square bill. That is so cool looking. Very, very good bait. So far, great start. 2 hard baits and couldn't ask for any better. What in God's name is that? I don't even know. Team Arc. This is the Team Arc. It appears to be a walking bait. Guys, this is one that I'm not really sure about. I'm going to have to actually open it up and look at it because I have no idea anything about this. I've never heard of this company, and certainly, you know, if I've never heard of the company, I've never seen the bait. Oh, that's really cool. So this is like, appears to be like a 4-inch, and it's not really a popping walker, but it's got a little deal where it'll do some stuff. 3 treble hooks on the bottom of that. Pretty much, if a fish comes for this thing, you gonna get them. That's cool, though. That is really cool, and that's a great looking color. You know, with let me get it put back together here. With that dark head and the white background, that's really, really cool. Let's see, floating 4.5 inch, and it is listed as 11/16 ounces. 11/16. I've never seen one 11/16 of an ounce. You know, of course, I've heard that for a socket, but never that. All right, next item. Do we have any more hard baits? We do. We have a Weston. Oh, this is a double plopper. So, guys, take a look at the back. This actually has 2 fins on it, so it should double plop. So this should be great. It's called the Spot On Turbo Twin from Weston. That's really cool. And that's a wild color. You know, guys, we've had kind of regular colors so far. This is a really wild color. Purple with a pink, really hot pink belly. That's a crazy. And it's 11/16 ounce again. Guys, tell me in the comments, is this something that's a thing across the world? Because it's certainly new to me. But, guys, let's look on. We got another hard bait. Guys, this one's easy. This is a Baker Lures jerk bait. It is 3¼ inches, and it is 1/3 ounce. I have at least heard of a bait that is 1/3 ounce, but that is also an odd thing. I bet this would be really good. Does it float or sink? It does not say. So I'm going to assume this floats, because more often than not, if it doesn't say that they sink or suspend, it floats. I'm going to assume this floats, but that's a really, really nice color. We'll have to give that a try some fine old day. I have so much stuff in this. It's ridiculous. It really is. But, okay, first thing. We have a Lake Fork Trophy Lures thing. I really don't know what to do with this, so let me take it out and give it a look. Guys, this is really weird. It's got sections in it that are like squished flat. I guess where you can wacky rig this, but I feel like I would immediately tear this thing to shreds. It's a good color though. It's got kind of red, purple, and gold flake in it, and green pumpkin base. So it's a neat color, but that's a really weird looking worm. But guys, that's the kind of things you pick up in mystery tackle boxes. I probably would never have bought this, but now I own it, so maybe at some point I will use it. But let's put that to one side and pick up something else. That's something altogether different. Okay, cool. We have some stuff from Fishoey Lures. I hope that's how you say that. And these are called Outlaw Craws. I really like the color on these. It's really, really good. Let's bust one out and give it a close-up look. Oh, that's really cool looking. It's like, almost like this is peanut butter. What does it say? Does it say what color this is? No, it does not. But this is like peanut butter. It reminds me of peanut butter and jelly. It's kind of got that brown base, but it's got that purple flake in it. It's really, really cool looking. I bet that would be, I think that would be better on its own than it would be as a trailer, like a lot of craws are. A lot of craws, for me anyways, I just use them as trailers. I don't really ever fish them on their own, but I think this would do best fishing on its own. Let's check our next thing. We have a jig, an all-purpose sparkle jig in 3/8 from Finesse Lures, Finesse Baits, that is. So, guys, let's give it a look. Let's get it out here, give it a look. Come on, come on, come on. I need you. Okay, so this is peanut butter and jelly, so it probably would pair well with those craws that I just said I probably wouldn't use. But look how much skirt, or how much protector this has on it. Guys, if you get a skirt that has this much, a jig with this much protector, cut about that much off of it, because you could deal with about a third of that being gone. Because if you stretch that, you know, if I take and move all the stuff down, that actually goes even further than the hook. All you need to protect is really up to, I only would protect up to the barb. That's where I would kind of make my limit as far as where I'm protecting. But that's a lot of weed protector. But otherwise, you know, it's kind of got an archy style head. This should be great for skipping under docks and such. But this is probably not one that I would have picked up. So again, Mystery Tackle Box has got lures in my hand that I probably would not pick for myself, which could be great and it could be awful. Let's check on some more lures. We got 2 Prism extra wide gap hooks. It just says X5 extra wide gap. Guys, these appear to be 3, but maybe I want to say these are 3/0 hooks, but it doesn't say on these how big they are. I'm sure they're for the plastics though. But we'll put them to one side. Whew. Uno momento, I gotta breathe. All right, guys. Oh, would you look at that? We missed a hard bait in our box. So, Dynamic Lures. This is their 3-inch suspending 5/16 ounce jerk bait. Guys, a suspending jerk bait in the wintertime is a very viable bait for those finicky fish that they don't want to move a lot. So you pop the thing after you get it down, of course, and then you just let it sit there. And sometimes it is painful the amount you have to let it sit there. I cannot do it. I can't. I'm just like, okay, I gotta go. I'm like, I'm fishing a jerkbait like it is, like I do in the summer. I'm like, I cannot wait to let them get interested and then get up there where they can maybe decide they want to bite the lure. But that's really neat. And guys, that just shows you how much stuff comes in the ultimate mystery tackle box. I literally am still digging through and finding stuff that I thought I didn't have. Now, guys, I've got a headbanger here. Now, this is a headbanger rock head. So, I'm going to read on the back because I really don't know a lot about this. So, the headbanger rock head takes your creature bait from fishing to the next level. Use it to simply straight retrieve, yo-yo, jig, drag along the bottom, and rocker head will produce the best action you've ever seen. So I'm assuming it's just like a chatterbait head, only this has got a big weight on it, but it'll make your bait have an erratic action instead of just a straight. This is, I thought for a second it had a rattle, but I think it's just the eye that's on this thing. But I got all excited for a moment. But let's go to our next lure, guys. I'm not spending a lot of time, as you can tell, and I have still got lures to go through. Dude, this thing is a beast. So these are Pro Series X Zone lures. Floating craws. That's cool. They're 4.5-inch adrenal craws in green pumpkin blue flake. Guys, green pumpkin blue flake or blue pumpkin is one of my favorite colors. And this one looks really good. Oh, yeah. Guys, that looks really good. All the little appendages on the side, and this feels significant. You know, it doesn't feel like I'm immediately gonna like rip it in two. That is cool, guys. This would be a good trailer for the for that jig we saw earlier, but I would want to probably bite or cut half or a third of this off so that it would end up being a nice compact package. But that's really cool. All right, moving on. This video's long enough. Guys, we have some Wesson Shad T Slim 3-inch swim baits. Those are really cool. Great color on those. Get 4 to a pack. So if you're running an Alabama rig, you could actually run these as your 4 outer baits, and then you could have maybe one big bait as a bait on the bottom to kind of be your keel to keep your Alabama rig running relatively straight. But guys, those are really nice, and of course, wintertime finesse fishing, this might be the deal. Let's see. Of course, we have the dibble. Can't forget the dibble. And let's see. We got a tickle tail from 10,000 Fish. We got a Yoda worm in Irresistible. That's nice. 4 3/4 of an inch. And the name of the color is Sungill. But those are going to be great. I bet they would pair well with this this headbanger head. You know, just put that on there, and that tail just back there doing things. But guys, let's look at our next thing. Guys, we still have baits. That's crazy. That we're down to only 2. Guys, we have a Kalin's Cast Striker jig. Cast Stalker jig right there. It is. It's in black and blue, which is a classic color, and you can tell it's a swim jig because look at that head design. Very much a arrowed in head design where the line tie is almost directly straight ahead, not like our last jig that we looked at where the head was, the jig was, the line tie on the jig head was more up on top of the head, so that when you're dragging that along the bottom or hopping it or whatever, you're not going to damage your line. With this, it's meant for you to be reeling her along and doing your thing. But let me slip this out real quick and compare this to the other jig real fast. So, big gaff of a hook. Look at that giant-sized hook in comparison. But look at our weed guard. It only just barely goes past that barb. I probably would not even fool with that weed guard at all. That is really nice looking though, guys. And the head is painted and shines in the sun real pretty. Guys, that I like a lot better than the other jig. If I had that in white, that would be probably one of my more favorite jigs. But we'll get it back in the box, and we have our last bait. Now, guys, I have used the other version of this bait. I have used the mini bumper. This is the mini zinger, and it's in a color I like. You don't know how excited I am that it's in a color that I like. I love throwing a small finesse spinnerbait, and guys, this one is in a color I really like. It's white and chartreuse, guys. White and chartreuse works year-round everywhere. If they're chasing bait, white and chartreuse is what they're gonna want. I could put me in nice, probably I could do a 3-inch swim bait on the back of this, or maybe I might have to step up to 3.8. I don't know, but guys, this is going to be something that's really going to be fun for me to use. But guys, that's the last bait we have. Let's look at the swag right quick, and then we will go and wrap it up. Of course, we got our Catch Go sticker because that's awesome. We also have our Bass Specialty. Scan this doohickey with your phone for the full list of products, tips, and videos. Guys, I'm going to show you this, and I will let you be able to find those things. I hope you all are able to use that QR code to go and watch those videos, see those things. And just quickly, I'm going to flip through the bull, but we're going to see if there's anything really. The April Fool. No, thank you. Not reading that whole thing. Guys, let's see. 4 ways to rig a drop shot. Mustard flavored fish. What? That's right. Bust out the Yellow Heinz bottle. There are many ways to cook fish. This simple recipe, guys. There's no way that I am going to put a pile of mustard on a fish. No, thank you. Let's see. Why red lures crush in the spring. That's really. Guys, the dibble is honestly the most valuable thing in this. This and the description on how to use everything. Guys, I don't care what it is. If you don't know how to use it, you might as well not even own it. It'd be like owning a manual shift car but not knowing how to drive a manual shift car. It's like, yeah, that Corvette out there is pretty, but I can't drive it anywhere. So I might as well not have it. And that's the same for any bait you might have. But guys, there's so much cool stuff in this box. And it was great fun to open. Thank you so very much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, hit the bell notification, and subscribe, guys, because at some point we're going to take this ultimate box and we're going to ultimately go try our luck to catch some fish with it. But in the meantime, thanks again for watching. We'll see you somewhere in the woods or on the water.